Oh, hi everybody. I wanted to take a few moments to talk about the AR-15 chambered in 7.62 by 39. A couple of things you're gonna have to get. You know, this gun is loaded. I always keep the magazine loaded on this gun, but a couple of things that you're going to have to get. If you're going to put together an AR-15 in 7.62 by 39, there are some things that you will absolutely have to get. Alright, and I want to touch on those real quick. One is a magazine. It has to have a curve because it has a tapered case. It's just inevitable. You're going to have to get, oops, I'm going to move my fingers out of the way. You're going to have to get a bolt, and you're going to have to get a barrel. Those are the three main things you're going to have to get. Let's see. The other things are just little add-ons, like they would just make it easier for you to get. Now, when I put this together, I bought the receiver. It's an Anderson receiver. I'm not going to show my serial number on here. It's an Anderson receiver. You absolutely must buy, let's see, where's it at? So you can see it. The extra power spring for the hammer. Okay? That is an absolute must. Okay? I had light primer strike, light primer strike, light primer strike after light primer strike. Quite literally. And yes, I painted this receiver myself. It's not the greatest thing, but the one cool thing about this gun, you can see there's quite a bit difference, quite a bigger gap on the face of this than there is your traditional AR. Other than that, the bolt seems to be the same. The charging handle, this charging handle is a Viking something. It was like an off-brand. It was like $22 or something like that. It's pretty cool. But yeah, I just used a standard charging handle, a standard AR-15 upper. This wasn't a designated 7.62 by 39 upper, but the barrel is you should be able to kind of see it in the camera. 7.62 by 39. Come on, focus. 7.62 by 39. Alright. Those are the three main things that you're going to have to get. A magazine, a bolt, a barrel. The extra power spring, buy it at your own discretion. I mean, that's what I did to get mine up and running and working. But, here's the reason why I put this together. This complete upper, and yes, when I say complete, alright, it was as is. You can buy it's got the R on it for the Radical Firearms. Okay. $239 complete. No charging handle, no bolt carrier group or BCG. These two weren't here. $100. What did I say? $239. So that's $339. Plus $12 for that spring, and then another $150, $160 added to it because I have a Mo grip on there. and then a 7.62 by 39 magazine. I'm going to say roughly right around, I mean, I'd have to do the math on it, but this is about a $400 gun or $500 gun. But it's still cheaper than buying an actual AK. Well, not an actual AK, because this one's not full auto. There's no second dimple, and it only goes to safe to fire, not because your other notch would be about right there, kind of, sort of. But this rifle right here cost me about $720 after taxes. After taxes. After taxes, man. After taxes. $720. A little bit of time, a little bit of work, a little bit of effort. And I have a rifle that I can go out and do stuff with and not worry about it. Same thing with this one. But I like the AR platform. I like how easy they are. You can just buy the receiver. Hell, you can buy an 80% receiver and buy all the jigs and tools and machine out your own stuff. That's what I like about the AR platform, is the ARs over the AK. The AK, you require more tools, more skill and metalworking. This, it's just, they're all made to a specific spec, a specific tolerance. So generally, and I say generally, you can just, put a couple things on here, and yes, if you can let me get my autofocus thing going. I did stake it on both sides so the castle nut will not back out, because you do get a little bit more felt recoil than 7.62 by 39. Or not 7.62 by 39. This is chambered in 7.62 by 39. I misspoke. Then 5.56 or 2.23. No, you get a little bit more felt recoil, not much. But I just thought, you know what, I better go ahead and stake it. And yes, I did use moly grease when I put this in. So I'm kind of still up in the air about, whether or not it's actually worth your time to do that. But I like the fact that I can take it apart, put it back together, not worry about having to mess with nothing. Yep. Put that one in. Push this down. Push that in. Take the unloaded magazine. Put it in there. Locks in. Now, I don't have any optics on here. And what prompted me to build this is because 7.62 by 39 is cheap. It's very cheap. It's very easy to shoot. There's plenty of it around here. I'm going to cover up my serial number. But 7.62 by 39 is pretty easy to shoot. This is when I get I'm going to put a red dot and a magnifier on here. Well, I'm going to have the red dot about right here and the magnifier back here. And then I'm going to have a backup sight and backup sight. That'd be about right there. And this is probably going to be my either my coyote gun, something that I'm going to take out hunting with me, or since I painted it up, I'll probably end up using it as a hog gun when I go hunting. When I go hunting down in Tennessee or Kentucky, or not Kentucky, but Texas. I know a lot of farmers down there that love the fact that people come down there and shoot hogs. But what I like over this that has the advantages over that is this right here. It has a rail. I can mount shit to this. I would have to. There ain't no plate on the other side. There's scope mount rail deal thing that's generally about right here on the receiver. I don't have that. And I don't want to replace the wood because I like metal and wood. It's just how I am. I'm more of a traditional kind of person. But I mean, those are your, I'll just call them 4 main things you got to get when you're putting together an AR15 chambered in 7.62 by 39. And if you want to, this isn't a how can I say it? It isn't an absolute must, but buy a heavy buffer spring, a heavy duty buffer spring, and a full mass bolt carrier group. Don't buy a lightweight one, buy a full mass bolt carrier group, heavy buffer spring, and a extra power spring, 7.62 by 39 magazine for an AR. They all have the curve to them, and a 7.62 by 39 barrel. The gas block on this, when I took all this off and painted it, this right here is a standard AR15 gas block. It's was it 732 or 35 or something like that thousandths in diameter right there. That's just a standard AR15 gas block, standard AR15 gas tube. You know, it's nothing special. It's really easy to put these together. I bought this. I buy all my stuff off of Brownells. Brownells is a great place to go. I'm not sponsored by them or anything, but you know, they're a really good group of guys. They stand behind their stuff. Everything here I bought from Brownells except for this magazine and the receiver. Everything else came from Brownells. Oh, and except for this charging handle. That was like a Viking something that I bought. I don't get why they call it Viking. It's nothing. Guns have nothing to do with Vikings. But hey, if it's their company, they can run it how they want. But it's a great freaking little shooter. I'll get a video up of me shooting it and going out and having some fun. And I get a video of that one too. Well, have a good day, everybody. Support your Second Amendment. And yeah, that's about it. Have a good day, y'all. Bye.